What's up, guys? And welcome back. And a lot has changed. Oh, you're talking about the beard. Yeah. That changed too over the weekend. We had a charity stream and you guys donated hundreds of dollars to get the beard shaved. And all that went to a great cause. I'm going to have a video coming out later in the week, really recapping that, talking about what it was all about. But the changes I'm talking about, well, they're the dailies. We just did a video talking about dailies, and of course, everything changed. And I know it seems a little confusing. There's a lot going on with dailies, and I'm gonna try to break it down, make it super simple to really understand what you guys need to do to be the most efficient and make sure you get the most rewards with your dailies. But before we jump into it, again, I wanna thank all you guys who have hit that sub button, but statistics are showing us that we still have 80% of people watching these videos that haven't hit that sub button. So make sure you hit that sub button so you know when the new content's coming out. And again, appreciate all you guys who have already done that. So with that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so we've got all these dailies here, and now when we click this, there's so many things in here. Now, some of these are just the rewards. They say you need to get so many points to get the rewards, and some of these are actually the missions. So I know this can look a little confusing and even overwhelming. So we're gonna kind of try to break this down, and of course, we got a handy dandy graphic. So let's look at our graphic. Let's talk about the ones that you want to do. Now, it's important that you get 100 points every single day in order to get the max rewards. Those max rewards are gonna be orbs plus your crystal plus some shards for another crystal. So you wanna make sure that you are getting those each day. Now, when we look at the different ones, we have a few that stand out, and let's just kind of walk through a few of them. So there's gonna be a few of these that we wanna do, a few of these we wanna skip, and even the ones that we're doing, we may only want to do a couple of the parts in order to get our 100 points. Now, if you are one of those people that want to do it all, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. But if you are looking for that most efficient route and the fastest route, but I try to call out the ones that give you the bigger gold amounts, motes, and the diamonds, because those are going to be the things that you want in the game. Now, keep in mind with this, I am in that middle tier of the rewards. So the images I'm using, they pertain to my level, but all of the levels are going to give you the same thing, just maybe different levels of the motes or different levels of the gold. So let's start with Crystal Crusher. This one's pretty easy. All you're gonna have to do is open up your crystals. So use those time crystals in order to get enough throughout the day in order to unlock both levels of this. Next is running errands. Running errands isn't too bad. You just need to be going in that bazaar using your free refreshes. Do that every 2 hours and you'll hit this one pretty easily. Maybe you're feeling like you're not going to make it for the day. Remember, you can also buy something in the laurel shop. So keep a couple of those laurels around just to be able to do that, because that one doesn't actually refresh until the end of the week. Next one on the list is run a lap. Well, this one you can do if you're going to level up one of your guardians anyway, but it's one of those that you can skip. You don't have to do it. It's not going to be that big of a deal, and the rewards aren't amazing. It's just a little bit of gold. All right, so going from their first skip, we're going into the special stuff. And this is one that you definitely want to get to the second part because you're going to get those motes. And again, I'm only calling out the parts that you need to do. Some of these may have a third part, but you don't have to do them if they're not on the list, but you're welcome to do them if you want to. The next up is the Stellar Start. Now, this one is doing your story encounters, but like we said, with the energy and what you need to do with the points, you can skip this one as well. Going into the Fractured event, same thing here, skip it. You don't need it. The rewards really aren't that great, and you can save yourself some time. Next up is the daily workout. Make sure you do this one because you're gonna get some motes from running your supply runs, which you're already doing to get your motes. So it's pretty easy. Go ahead and do that one, and make sure that you do all the way to part 3 so you can get the best rewards out of it. The next 2 are optional. These are going to be all right to do. These are going to be your dungeons and your towers. Of course, the dungeons is pretty good because you can get some motes from it from doing them every day. But if you're like me and you don't necessarily do your dungeons every single day, it's okay. You can go ahead and just kind of save this and do it at the end. It's not going to count against you on your 100 energy, but those motes are pretty nice. So you may want to run 1 floor a day and just kind of slow roll that dungeon. Last one, everywhere, all the time. This one is just using your energy. This one's gonna be pretty easy to do, and you're gonna get some motes out of this. So really good rewards on the first 2 levels here. So make sure that you're doing them. So you can see from here, this guide right here is gonna be the fastest way of doing it, understanding what parts you need to do in order to hit that 100. The 2 optionals, you're welcome to do them, but you don't need them. And the skips, it just isn't really worth doing it for the little amount of gold that you're going to get on those particular quests. All right, guys, so I hope that really helped you with your dailies. I tried to make it as simple as possible, and I will have that graphic up with the video when it comes out. And as always, guys, leave a comment below and let me know which dailies maybe I didn't add on the list that you think are pretty easy that you're going to be doing every day. And lastly, guys, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that is a member of their YouTube page now. You can do that just by hitting the join below and supporting the channel. It's pretty easy. There's some pretty good tiers within there, and you're going to get some perks for doing that. Whether it's getting to see videos early before the public gets to, or maybe having a one-on-one session to talk through your roster, it's going to be a lot of fun over here in the Dan Cave. So make sure, check that out if you're interested. It supports the channel, it supports me, along with you guys watching these videos and all that kind of stuff. So again, appreciate you guys so much for doing it. And if you're still kind of coming into the game, I know there's a lot of people still starting out. Make sure, check out those videos right there. Those are the Mirrorverse 101, and there's a lot of really good information in there. And until next time, guys, y'all take it easy.